Hi everyone, welcome to the latest Rapture Mini Bite. This week, I am delighted to say we have John Stahl. John has already appeared in a previous Rapture Mini Bite, so I am delighted that he is returning for another performance. John also appeared with Rapture back in 2014 in our production of Uncle Varick. This was John Byrne's adaptation of the legendary Chekhov play Uncle Vanya. I'm thrilled that John will be performing for us today a speech from Othello. So, without further ado, I'll hand you over to John, who will introduce and perform this week's Rapture Mini Bite.
49 years ago this week, I was performing Othello in North Morningside Church Hall as part of the Edinburgh Fringe. In a couple of weeks, I would be beginning my 3 years acting course at the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama. How time flies. Today, I'd like to return to Othello and his great speech before the Venetian Senate, where he explains to them how he won the love of Desdemona. Most potent, grave, and reverend seniors, my very noble and approved good masters, that I have ta'en away this old man's daughter, it is most true. True, I have married her. The very head and front of my offending hath this extent no more. Rude am I in my speech, and little blessed with the soft phrase of peace. For since these arms of mine had 7 years' pith, till now some 9 moons wasted, they have used their dearest action in the tented field. And little of this great world can I speak more than pertains to feats of broil and battle. And therefore little shall I grace my cause withal in speaking for myself. Yet by your gracious patience, I shall a round unvarnished tale deliver of my whole course of love. What drugs, what charms, what conjuration, and what mighty magic, for such proceeding am I charged withal. I won his daughter. Her father loved me, oft invited me, still questioned me the story of my life from year to year, the battles, sieges, fortunes that I had passed. I ran it through even from my boyish days to the very moment that he bade me tell it, wherein I spake of most disastrous chances, of moving accidents by flood and field, of hair-breadth scapes of the imminent deadly breach, of being taken by the insolent foe and sold to slavery, of my redemption thence, and portents in my travels' history, wherein of anters vast, and deserts idle, rough quarries, rocks, and hills whose heads touch heaven, it was my hint to speak, such was my process. And of the cannibals that each other eat, the anthropophagi, and men whose heads do grow beneath their shoulders. This to hear would Desdemona seriously incline, but still the house affairs would draw her thence, whichever she could with haste dispatch she'd come again, and with a greedy ear devour up my discourse, which I, observing, took once a pliant hour to draw from her a prayer of earnest heart, that I should all my pilgrimage dilate, whereof by parcels she had something heard, but not intentively. I did consent, and often did beguile her of her tears when I spake of some distressful stroke that my youth suffered. My story being done, she gave me for my pains a world of sighs. She swore, i' faith, 'twas strange, 'twas passing strange, 'twas pitiful, 'twas wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had made her such a man. She thanked me, and bade me, if I had a friend that loved her, I should but teach him how to tell my story, and that would woo her. Upon this hint I spake. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them. This only is the witchcraft I have used. Stay well, stay healthy, and we'll see you at the next Rapture show.
Thanks, John. That was fab. The next Rapture Mini Bite will be available next Friday, so please do, if you don't already, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, sign up to our YouTube channel, and do tell all your friends about Rapture Mini Bites. Let's get everybody watching them. Take care, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you next week.